Hi everybody, today we are going to be thrifting, upcycling, decorating some fabric blanks. So I may not be quite sure what emblazoning, elaborating, no, that's not the right word. Embellishing. I'm embellishing. So it's a very, please drop below what you think the word should be as to how I'm going to decorate these fabric blanks. So I bought a flag and I bought a zip pouch from Hobbycraft. I'll put the links below. And then I've also got a tote bag as well, which I am repurposing from an old video. Basically, the idea is that we're going to take like these blank things and we're going to make them really, really pretty. I mean, I think Hobbycraft sells them in order to use them for vinyl blanks. And I do have a silhouette and I do have some vinyl, but I thought I would like shake it up a bit today. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the blanks. If you're new here, hi, my name is Phili. We do sewing, we do crafting, we do all sorts of fun things on this channel. Follow along, like, subscribe, do all the things. Okay, so, let me go from this side. I have this flag. It's like a wall hanging, but it's a flag. They had them in pink and they had them like in coral, and these were on half price. I've got one of these little zip bags. They had bigger ones of those, and then I've got this bag. So they did sell these, but this is also the one from the epic fail that was the punch needling kit. So I'm going to repurpose these blanks, decorate these blanks. I don't know what the official term is. My thoughts at the moment are that I'm going to embroider this one. I've made a little pattern there that I want to put on it. I'm going to embroider this one. I'm going to applique that one. Maybe a bit of EPP on this one. Or maybe the other way round, because that one's got a bigger surface area. Maybe I'll EPP on that and applique something pretty on that. Right. I've made up my pattern. It's based on a Riley Blake design. I've made it up. I forgot to do 2 extra pieces, but it's fine. I'll work with that. So at the moment it looks like it's coming off the side, but that's because I haven't sewn everything together. So it looks like it's too big. I have got another bag which is the same width but taller, so it should fit on that one if by the time because it's not really coming off the edge. I definitely, by the time I've sewn it together, it won't be coming off the edge, but it may be coming off the top and the bottom. So if I sew it together and it does come off the top and the bottom, I will simply put it on that bag, and if it doesn't, it will go on this bag, and plan A worked out. Woo! So what I've done so far is I have made this bad boy. Ooh. And oh, it looks a bit, it's because of I've still got the papers in it, which is why some of these ones look like they're the wrong colour. But I have sewn this up together. It needs a press, and I have also transferred this onto the flag. So tonight's job is to get started on the embroidering and to put this onto the other tote bag, not the repurposed one, but the wider one, because as I suspected, it didn't quite fit on. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. All of Pinterest tells me to embroider on it, but I'm already doing an embroidery project, so I don't really want to do that. I have seen a pattern for a little scrappy bunny rabbit. So you do layers, strips of fabric, and then you sew them all together, and then you sort of put that behind a bunny cutout. So I might have a go at doing that. I just think that it would be, because it's this way round, the bunny sort of would look nicer if it was that way. But yeah, we'll see. We'll work it out. I've cut the bunny out. Oh, please excuse the state of the board. It's from, I promise it's just from a mucky iron, nothing else. Bunny has been cut out. It's very odd cutting something out and wanting that bit versus that bit. That was weird. But yeah, that's cut out, and then I've got all my strips in place. So what I'm going to have to do is trim down the strips and then hand sew around here. Oh, sorry. Hand sew around here, and then also hand sew around the outside. Do I need to hand sew around the outside? I'll wing that. And then take that and put it on here. It is going to go on sideways because otherwise I would have had a tiny weeny bunny and it would have been a complete waste of time. So yeah, hopefully it'll work out fine. Right, it's been a week and I have 3 projects to show you. Number 1. Oh my goodness, isn't he adorable? I love him. I also accidentally just ironed him and now it's a bit melted, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Nobody can tell. He was so easy and straightforward to make actually. So I just literally got some strips of fabric, sewed them all together, cut out a bunny out the top and then sewed it all on. But that's really cute. It's a shame that it's not that way round, but at the same time I think any smaller and he would have looked a bit silly, so I'm quite happy with him really. That's really cute, happy with that. The next one, I'm less happy with this and I'll tell you for why in a minute. So it's my little Easter, or my Lent, yeah, Easter Lent little hanging. He can go up every Easter. Apparently purple's supposed to be the season. I'm not up on my liturgical colours, so I couldn't tell you. I see a lot of purple round churches at Easter time, so purple, liturgical colour. But yeah, I think it's quite cute considering it was just a picture that I'd made up on, it was a picture I'd made up on Canva, and it just literally, I had the cross with the drape was already one image, and then the leaves at the bottom I'd just made, I just sort of put them on the back, and it was pretty straightforward really. Traced over it, job done. The only thing I don't like about this, I don't know if it's picking up, or it is picking up on the camera. So you can see where the hoop's been. Now this is not, because I've ironed this, so that's not a crease, that's a dirt mark. So that's annoying, isn't it? And I don't want to wash it. Oh, it is a tiny bit creased still, but I promise you that is a dirt mark, not a crease. That's a little bit frustrating because it sort of ruins any effort that I've put in, so I'm a bit annoyed about that. But overall happy that it's pretty good considering from what it was to what it is now. I'm very happy with that. And the third one is my tote bag. Disclaimer, I did have to change the tote bag for one of these cheaper ones versus the white one that I started with because I'd made the EPP piece too big. But who is she right now? Look at this. Love, 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 love. It's so cool. I'm a bit precious about it, so I don't know if I'll use it out. I'm not exactly going to go and stick the shopping in it or anything. I may do it as like a, you know, when you go to a craft show and you need a bag, then maybe I will get this bad boy out. It'll be my best occasion tote bag as opposed to a terrible occasion tote bag. But yeah, really happy with it. I love how EPP comes up. And actually I was thinking that this pattern in itself, all I need to do is put a couple of extra bits around the edge to make it into a bigger hexagon. And then if I made a load of those, I could put them together as a quilt. And that would be quite a good quilt block, wouldn't it? Who is it that's doing them at the moment? Alice Caroline has got some amazing EPP quilt blocks. So I reckon that I could get like an EPP. Oh, I've got so many things on my list. No jump and no running before we can walk. I love this. This is gorgeous. I really like the colours. And I will see where we go with an EPP quilt. I do have one. No, I have like 3 on my Make 9 list. And I'm like 4, maybe 5 projects into my Make 9 list. So I'm doing pretty well. Where are we? March. I might get a quilt, an EPP quilt done by Christmas if I get started now, and if I don't get bored and forget about it. That's the key, isn't it? It's the forgetting about it. It's that, oh, I'll just do that tomorrow, oh, next week, oh, next month, oh no, it's been 6 months. That's the problem with WIPs. We need to like persevere and keep up with it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's me done for this week. Next week, I think I've either got some crochet or some Easter boxes to make. Maybe both. Both of them will be spring themed, so that's what's coming up in the next 2 videos, but I can't remember which order they're in. I saw a really lovely wreath on the Hobbycraft website. You know, they do like loads and loads of ideas on there. I saw a really lovely wreath, and it combined the crochet flowers that I'd made a few weeks ago and a wreath. So I thought, oh, actually that's quite pretty, I might try and make that. And a lady was giving away a free polystyrene wreath on Facebook, so I went and nabbed that, and so I have everything I need. So that would be project number 1, and then project number 2, I've got lots of nieces and nephews and kids and all the rest, and church kids and everything else to make little Easter presents for. So I was going to try and make some little Easter boxes, and I've seen a couple of videos on social media, and I thought we could test some of them out. But anyway, if you want to see all of that, do the like, do subscribe, hit the bell button, please. I would love you very much if you could hit the bell button. It's either around this side or I've mirrored myself and it's around this side. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.